manufacture two products, X and Y, in one of its factory. So production capacity is 85 machine hour, and there's no restriction to direct labor hour. So implying that this is our limiting factor, machine hour. So we have estimated demand, selling price variable fixed per unit. Machine hour is our limiting factor, but we'll prove it later. And this is our direct labor hour. Next page. Fixed costs are absorbed into unit cost. So the OAR will be absorbed based on rate per machine hour upon full capacity. So calculate the production quantity means the OPP. Alright. First of all, you can see here machine hour is 160 machine hour, and that is for 1000 unit. So 1 unit will be 0.16 machine hour. Every unit require 0.16 machine hour. (0.28 machine hour per unit). Okay, so let's start with required. How many hours required? Machine hour required. One unit require 0.16. I plan to produce 315. So how many hours were required? 5? 0400 machine hour. Each unit require 0.28. I plan to produce 135. $37,600, 800. Kenny? Total? 88200 required. Available is only 85. Shortage. Hence, these are my limit factor. Okay. So should I calculate contribution per unit or savings per unit? Contribution per unit, because they never say whether can buy in or not. So which one to produce? So we have to calculate the contribution per unit. I straight calculate per unit lah. Of course, we can calculate selling price variable per unit. So straight calculate per unit is 374.90. Okay, contribution per unit will be 7. Direct labor hour, the cost that because here given per unit, we just times it per unit. And direct labor hour given here, unless they give us the cost per hour, and then we will times it over. But they already give us per unit, then okay. It's already, yeah, correct. It's already included here. Contribution per unit divided by limiting factor, which is our machine hour. So required 0.16 machine hour and 0.28. Contribution per machine hour, limiting factor. Three, 0. 25. So our ranking will be 1 and 2. Ranking 1, 2. Rank. Okay. What is that? No, rank. OPP. Huh? Can. Possible. Yeah, can. Missing. Okay lah. OPP, do it here. Machine hour 85. Product X 0.16 machine hour times 315000. Yeah, can it? 50400 then 34600 produce Y 0.28 machine hour. One, two, 3, 571.4. Hour. To them lah. Okay. A lot lah. Alhamdulillah. You know, last time I used to count how much. You know, my era is Michael Jordan, highest earner. Cannot highest earner, so we calculated a lot. Into second lah. But now if you calculate, you know how much the footballer earn per week? Huh? Yeah, footballer from UK, you know how much they earn per week? Huh? Wait, pause first. Yeah. Now, OPP done. If you are asked to calculate profit statement, Actually, for this question, I want to explain some profit statement. So 315 is my production maximum, and 123,571 is my maximum production. To get my profit, do I do this 315 times selling price, 315 times variable cost? Can I do this 315 straight away times with my contribution? Can. If I times the selling price minus variable cost is still contribution. So straight 315 times with 4.9. Can. Then 123 times with $7 contribution. So contribution for X, contribution for Y. I have contribution for my company, both. Is it okay? Of course, here they show the sales and the variable cost lah. But the question now, how to find the fixed cost? So normally what we did was we take 4 times with 315, or 7 times 135. But here the fixed cost is absorbed based on per machine hour. So we want to calculate what is the machine hour per hour, OAR per hour, then we times with 85,000. Okay, based on per hour, not per unit. The working will be here. Very confusing. So the fixed cost per machine hour is $25 per machine hour. And $25 per machine hour, we have in total 85 machine hour. Therefore, the fixed cost is 2125. If you use this method, 315 fixed cost per unit $4 cannot. You don't get the fixed cost because they say this is based on per unit. That's why you get different figure. The question here say based on per hour, so we have to calculate the OAR per machine hour. How? So I show you here. Our machine hour required is 0.16 per unit. Per machine hour, 0.16 per machine hour. And also per unit lah. Times with OAR per machine hour, not sure. So the answer we got here is $4 per unit. So you work backward here to get OAR, it will be $4 divided by 0.16. We get $25 per machine hour. So not clear, confused. I give you other example. So why we use this method? Normally, if I tell you 1 unit required 2 machine hour. Is okay? Example lah. 1 unit required 2 machine hour, and the OAR is $6 per machine hour. I'm going to absorb $6 per machine hour. If 1 unit required 2 machine hour, what is the overhead per unit? 12, correct? Okay. So if you apply here, same. 0.16 times the OAR, in which, of course, this is my example. If we do not know how much is the OAR per machine hour, but we know given here is per unit. Yeah. $4 per unit given. So we can find the OAR per machine hour. So you work backward. Same concept. 1 unit need 2 hours. 1 unit need 2 hours. And each hour we absorb $6. So every unit absorb 12. This is per unit. So this example here, this 2 is given. So we find the 25. Clear? If the question say OAR is absorbed based on $4 per unit, based on per unit, so every unit we produce we absorb $4. But this question is based on machine, so we have to calculate what is the OAR, and then we calculate the per unit. So it's $25 per machine hour, and total is 85. So overhead is 2125. So individual contribution, total contribution minus the fixed cost. So this is my profit. Okay. So for this question, the confusing part will be this one only. Yeah. Okay, it's like 1 unit required 2 machine hour, and I absorb $12 per unit. So we find this. Okay. Okay, can you look at set 4, question 9? Set 4, question 9. Okay, question 9 we discussed before. We go through again together. Singen, your question 9 also wrong. I forgot to tell you, set 4, question 9 wrong. 10, sorry, yeah, 10. Okay, for for question 9, product X require 2 machine hour to produce. OAR is on per machine hour. Machine hour per unit, per machine hour. The opening is 26 and the closing is 29. Increase lah. So increase we plus. So MC profit we plus 300 unit. And unit we must times with OAR. OAR says 300 unit, OAR must be in unit. But given here is in per hour. So what we do is 1 unit require 2 hours. And every hour is $2. So it will be 2 times 2, $4 lah per unit. Okay? So if you apply this same concept to the earlier example, same. Given is per hour, we want it per unit. Okay, so this one increase. So X, we plus, we have more X. So MC will be lower than AC. So can we now try number 10? Oh yeah, can you change this? Sorry, this one. This one is 25,000, $50,000. Normal activity 25,000. Unit, hour, labor hour or machine hour. So 25,000 direct labor hour. This one. 25,000 direct labor hour because given here is labor hour. OER is 50 divided by 25K direct labor hour. Okay. MC profit, AC profit. Increase or decrease? Down means minus. OER is 4 direct labor hour times 2. So 8,000. So I put in 3x here. When you minus, you have lesser, 1x. So MC will be higher than AC. Compare with MC, AC will be lower by 8,000. Okay? Done. Yeah. Combine. So you need a break? Why? Don't know what to do. Okay. You see, the other group did this question, and then I started off with chapter something like, which is your relevant cost. Okay, I finish off this question, then I started with relevant cost. Okay, so you want me to relevant cost halfway, meaning I have to re-explain everything again in 2 weeks time for them. Huh? So if after that only we start, can. So we finish this off, then that's it. Is it okay? Because today our soul not here. Not mine is here lah. Mine is here. Huh? Half the class one here. So majority, I don't see anyone here like I only see one or two only. Okay, Michi keep giving me the face. Ayo, I want to go back. I want to go back. So I must be Michi's fault lah. So let's finish off this one. Is it okay? Can I? Huh? This one is only so easy. No lah, let's finish off the make or buy, then we can direct this whole chapter already. Okay. In a different production line of Molly Mix Limited, the company make 4 components PQRS. PQRS. So budgeted production is as follow. Quotation is also as follow. Okay. So this is purchase price or selling price. If you recalculate it could be either one, but if here we because of this chapter here, quotation is actually our purchase price. Okay, not? And we must buy a minimum 100 units. General overhead, not relevant. Direct material, direct labor, variable overhead. So this is my total variable cost, underline. The variable overhead relate exclusively to machine utilization, which costs $5 an hour. $5 an hour. 2 machine has been found to be defective and unsafe to use. So 24,000 machine were available, implying that machine hour is our limiting factor. Molly know that it has to buy in 1 or more component. Buy in 1 or more to meet the shortfall. So should we base on contribution per unit, contribution per limiting factor, or saving? Savings. So limit factor is on the machine. So this is our limit factor. $5 per machine hour. So how many machine hour is required? 1, 2, 1, 5. So required, I'll do it here, required machine hour required 3,000, 10,000, 25, 22500. So total will be 25, 35, 38. Total required 38 machine hour, but I only have 24. Yeah, 24. Not necessary. Okay. No. Okay. For this machine hour required, because already given. So we did one question. Our supplier refused, their worker refused to work material A, material B. They only can supply these 2. Then we have to determine. Okay. So we have to read the question. But so far, most of our question all given. Okay. So machine hour is our limiting factor. So it will be savings per unit. So variable cost to make. Variable cost to buy. Okay. Make. Variable cost to buy. Eight, 5, 6. Too much. 30. We're saying what do you call this? Savings per unit. Then buy, which is okay. 1215. Savings per machine hour or saving per limited factor. Eight. 250 per machine hour. This one negative 6. This one 6 per machine hour. So ranking will be 1, 3, 4, 2. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now I need you to change this because the model answer the wording a bit different. So you look at next page. We already found the shortage just now. There 14,000 up here. 24. So the difference is 14,000. Settle. And then variable cost to buy, variable cost to make. Normally what they call it? Yeah, this one terbalik, doesn't matter. Okay, now doesn't matter. Because eventually we still have to decide here. So change this lah. Extra variable cost of buying. What is that? Just savings per unit. Can. Every unit I save $8. But if you read nicely, what if you extra variable cost? If I buy means I have to pay extra 8. If I make, then I save 8 lah. That's why savings per unit easier. Okay. Divide by machine hour, and we know machine hour is a limiting factor. No issue. Then extra variable cost of buying per machine hour saved. Done. Yeah. Savings per limiting factor. Okay. Then you cancel this off. Rank priority to buy. We don't want priority to make. Normally we don't write anything, just write rank lah. Priority to make. Change it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is priority to buy. Means this will be our last priority to buy. Means we have to make. Okay, confused lah. So we just follow our way. Rank 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. OPP. OPP. make, buy. Machine hour. Which product first? P. I need 1 machine hour. I plan to produce 3000. This is 24. $4,500. So it will be 22,000. Not enough? $4,200. So we make another 300. Huh? 5K. And? Huh? 2004. The answer you can get from here, but the presentation slightly different. So we just follow back this way. Done. See you in 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks.
Huh? Yeah. So your presentation will decide on Monday. So it will be the week after we come back. Of course, you have the exam the week after the right after your midterm. On Monday, we decide on that week which day. Is it okay? See you. Bye. Go back nha Thủy. Oh, rồi không sao đi đây. Yeah. Hả? Oh. See you. Bio is Misu, Miss Emilia. Cancel lah. Bye bye. Bye bye. Miu à, Miu sang cái này mấy? Quý trả à? Miu sao?